I don't know if you've heard, but there is a whale who's leading other whales in a quest for vengeance after being wronged, apparently by either a fisherman's net or a yacht. Something happened, but Gladis wants payback. And here's a little bit about Gladis. I'm going to read because it's one of those sort of silent AJ Plusy videos, even though it's from The Guardian. And then we're going to get into other animals. But I'll add, let's take a look at this. So, oh no, this is from The Telegraph. Here we go. So you see a killer whale. And it says a British couple sailed off the coast of Morocco when they spotted a pod of orcas. The mammal started bumping the boat, an attack which continued for an hour, it is claimed.
Yeah. The footage leaves a little something to be desired.
I know. I want to see some like bonking. This is one of several incidents in the same area. So you see like the orca like jumping. A vengeful killer whale called Gladis, which is just amazing on its, is leading a pack. Wait. Is leading a gang of orcas into battle with yachts around Gibraltar. A vengeful killer whale named Gladis.
Yeah. White Gladis, they call her. For some reason.
They call her White Gladis. She's like the Karen of the sea, but for good stuff.
Yeah.
Researchers believe that a female orca called White Gladis has been hell-bent on revenge after being traumatized by a collision with a boat or being trapped in an illegal fishing. Which, like, I get, girl. Like, I would be so mad. And also, I have so much.
You've always said that.
Yeah. I've always said that. If I ever get, like, wronged by a yacht, Gladys's nautical attacks are now being copied by the rest of the killer whale population. Amazing.
Truly. It's upon us. First of all, this is how Succession should have ended. Is when like we were talking about that on Friday in our episode before, like we were, talking about Succession. We were like, oh man, like they should end it with like the Roy children being on the sea for some reason and just getting their whole shit bit off, by an orca
in the middle of everything. Oh.
And then they like actually went into the ocean and like we're talking about sharks before they went into the ocean. We were like, wait, it's happening.
No, I mean that whole scene, I was like, he's dying. He's gonna die. They're gonna kill him or he's gonna die. And it like the fact that we didn't know, like I think everyone thought that, it was like,
yeah.
Testament to the writing. Oh my God, pay your writers. So first of all, matriarchal society. I love that they're following women. This is definitely the Shiv Roy of the ocean.
Yeah, coming for their ass. And it's so
they approach the boats from behind, striking the rudder or the hull off the boat.
Right. That's how I would do it. So I'm glad.
Obviously,
it's good call.
I know how to sing.
Yeah, that's the guy in the pod being like, yeah, actually, that was what I was going to say. So I'm glad Gladys came up with that one. It's everybody's good to go with White Gladys.
That one orca was like,
yeah.
I started it, but like nobody paid attention. That was my idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is, I think I interrupted you, Jack, but the question is, what other animals are going to join the general strike against humanity and specifically against the 1%? This is when animals attack the rich. So I imagine Jumanji, but only for rich people.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so strategically, the private jets are that is their preferred. They love a yacht.
They love a yacht.
Apparently the orcas avoid yachts with motors on them. They just go after the sailing ones because they're quiet and the motors are like violent.
Yeah, that's hard.
But private jets, like, can the wealthy survive without taking at least one private jet trip a week? I don't know. So I think like some manner of like, this wouldn't be popular with like animal rights activists. I'm not sure how you accomplish it, but the thing that brought Sully down, who our hero Sully was a bird strike on that plane.
Wait, Jake Sully? What are you talking about?
Just Sully the pilot, but yeah, I mean, also Jake Sully probably in a future update from the world of Avatar. So yeah,
Oh, the pilot. Yeah.
the pilot,
I
Sully
never watched. I never
Sullenberger.
saw it.
But yeah, I feel like that's probably,
Wait, what was it that took it down?
it was bird strike. It was like a flock of geese that I think took that. I didn't see the movie either. I just remember the stories from the
I just remember
the
I was gonna go with geese too, with private planes. I just remember the goose flying into Fabio's head on the roller coaster
yeah. There's
years ago. Guys, back in the day, there was a male model named Fabio who was apparently the sort of epitome of a man and an Adonis. And I never saw it, but again, I was like 9 and I was like, really? I guess maybe I would get it more now. Nah, his face doesn't do it for me. I like the hair, I like the muscles. He was on the cover of every Bodice Buster.
yeah,
But
with
anyway,
an open, like a white, open, flowing dress shirt,
yes.
which is why I was dressed like that before we started. I guess Francesca asked me
Yeah,
to
we asked you to just
go
zip
with
it
the
up.
different. Yeah.
It's it's mostly a
Understandable.
podcast,
Yeah.
so
But fashion
people can't
icon. A lot of
hear the
people leave that
muscles.
out. Yeah.
I think geese are a great idea. Goose geese. And they need to down the private planes somehow.
Yeah.
I think beavers will start blocking oil pipelines.
Ooh, I like
You like
it.
this?
They work hard.
They work very hard. They're
Yeah.
they're gonna obviously dam it all up. It's gonna stop the pipeline put in the latest debt ceiling deal, which is for Joe Manchin in West Virginia and Appalachia. They're gonna fuck that up.
Yeah.
I think actual wasps will start attacking
Other
wasps
for name rights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their name right, just straight up name
That makes
wars.
sense. Yeah, just running around, because like when a bee or wasp attack happens, you're just running. You can't really see what's happening. There would be something extremely satisfying about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just want them running on golf courses and tennis courts. Paige is saying golden doodles.
I can see that.
Wait, what does that mean?
They do have the proximity, right? That's a pretty expensive
like if
breed
you
of dog.
sick everyone's golden doodle on the rich family that got them.
Yeah.
Like you just yeah. I get it. Yeah, you weaponize, like there's something within every golden doodle. It's like deploy, and then they attack.
Yeah.
That would be excellent. Here's what I like about this. We talked about the pandemic, and remember there was that moment where it was like the seas are repopulating and all nature is coming back.
And that is a dead-on impression of me, what I sounded like. So I do take offense to that, but that yeah, that
nature is reclaiming the disgusting canals. In Venice. There's actually dolphins. There's no dolphins in the Venice canals. Oh my God. There's nothing but like gasoline and cum.
So much cum in the Venice canals for some reason.
For some reason. That's a horny ass city. It's a beautiful city.
Beautiful city. Can't stop jacking it. And doing it in the gassy water. The gasoline
this is like
rainbows.
That, but like it's kind of like, also finally like The Little Mermaid, I guess is, it's out now. I'm a big fan of a Black Ariel, but I'm not a big fan of live action, any Disney. I just cannot. I'm like, why not? Why ruin something that was so perfect? Just make Ariel black in cartoon form.
Yeah.
But the best part of that scene about that movie, remember when at the end, like they have to like all the shellfish and all the fish like start attacking the boat?
Yeah.
That's what I imagine is going to happen next when White Gladys summons the fucking King Triton sea-ass Sebastian.
Sea-ass.
Sea-ass.
King Triton is sea-ass.
And his sea-ass. Talk about nice abs. King Triton's like the Fabio
ripped.
of...
Yeah.
So beautiful. Such a beautiful... I wonder if Javier Bardem is as... Like, I would watch it for Bardem. Okay, I'm getting off. But anyway, the point is, nature will reclaim when we all killed each other off.
Yeah.
And they can't wait. I mean, they're taking bets.
Yeah, they're trying to start things up, get things moving a little bit, give us the idea of taking out the rich, which actually would help us out. But it's wild to me that this movie hasn't been made yet. Like we've made specific versions of it with like birds, like famously Hitchcock,
The birds. Yeah.
The Birds, Birdemic, the Superior movie. I've never seen it. But we've also made it with plants, like The Happening. the M. Night Shyamalan thing is like the plants turn on us. Like, how has nobody just done the whole of like the entire animal kingdom just comes together and
together?
Yeah, puts us back down on the bottom rung of the food chain.
How would they do it? Would they would they reanimate some kind of like old woolly mammoth? You know, like here's what I imagine. I imagine like, okay, here, wait. We got the beginning scene. Here we go. So like, you know how like climate change is making all the permafrost melt?
Yeah.
So like it starts with some like old ass woolly mammoth or some like vicious dinosaur being unfrozen from like the Russian tundra.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually just anthrax that's going to kill us all, but
yeah.
Imagine if it's cooler than that.
I mean, I remember when the polar bears were like having to come down into cities because they were, you know, losing territory in the North Pole or whatever the pole is where polar bears live. So yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of reasons that that climate change and, you know, the climate catastrophe is causing animals to interact with people more often. So I'm just saying, Spielberg, baby, call me.
What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do it.